Beneath Keanu Reeves' calm demeanor and box office triumph lies a tale far deeper than most Hollywood fantasies. Recognized today as one of the most admired and down-to-earth actors in the business, Keanu's journey to stardom was built not only on talent, but also through unimaginable grief, struggles, and remarkable emotional strength. From a stormy childhood scarred by abandonment to heartbreaking personal losses in adulthood, Reeves has faced more than his fair share of suffering. Yet, rather than breaking him, these trials forged a man defined by empathy, modesty, and unwavering determination, qualities that would one day make him a worldwide legend. Keanu Charles Reeves has become a name that resonates across the film industry, forever linked with legendary roles in movies like The Matrix, John Wick, and Speed. This is the story of how Keanu Reeves emerged from the depths of sorrow to shine brilliantly on the global stage.
The early life of Keanu Reeves.
To truly understand Keanu Reeves, one must first grasp the environment in which he grew up. A life marked by constant relocation, emotional challenges, and an early spark of creative passion. Keanu Reeves entered the world on September 2, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon, born to Patricia Taylor, a British costume designer and performer, and Samuel Nowlin Reeves Jr., an American of Hawaiian, Chinese, English, Irish, and Portuguese heritage. His first name, Keanu, translates from Hawaiian as cool breeze over the mountains, a fitting description for the calm and mysterious presence he would later embody. Though his birthplace, Beirut, was far removed from Hollywood's dazzle, Keanu's time there was brief. The family moved frequently, a recurring theme that would shape much of his early life. When Keanu was just 3 years old, his father, Samuel, left the family. This absence marked the start of a complicated and often painful family situation that deeply impacted Reeves throughout his youth. After the separation, Reeves had little contact with his father, and Samuel's eventual imprisonment in Hawaii on drug-related offenses effectively ended their relationship altogether.
Dyslexia, personal struggles, constant change, and displacement.
After the separation, Keanu's mother took him and his younger sister, Kim, on a journey that spanned the globe. They spent a period living in Sydney, Australia, then moved to New York City, before ultimately settling in Toronto, Canada, the place Reeves regards as his true hometown. Patricia entered into several marriages over the years, and the Reeves children experienced a succession of stepfathers, each leaving their own imprint on the household. Growing up in Toronto throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Keanu obtained Canadian citizenship and became deeply immersed in the local culture. However, life was far from simple. The family moved often, and Keanu found it difficult to adapt to academics and routine. He attended 4 separate high schools, including the Etobicoke School of the Arts, which he eventually left due to conflicts with the staff. Struggling with dyslexia, traditional learning proved especially challenging for him, and he felt little connection to the standard school system. Nevertheless, he displayed early signs of independence and determination, traits that would go on to shape both his professional career and personal journey. Despite his difficulties in academics, Keanu discovered comfort and self-expression through acting and sports. Hockey, in particular, emerged as an early passion. Playing as a goaltender, he was recognized for his quick reflexes and fearless style, earning the nickname The Wall from his teammates. For a time, Reeves even aspired to play professional hockey for Canada. However, a serious injury brought that dream to an end, pushing him to focus even more intently on another love, acting. Reeves began performing in school plays and participating in local theater productions, where it quickly became clear that he possessed a natural talent and commanding presence on stage. His early work included appearing in a Coca-Cola commercial and landing small roles on Canadian television programs, such as Hanging In and Going Great.
The influence of his family and relationships.
Keanu's early life was deeply influenced by his close bond with his sisters, especially Kim, who would later face a battle with leukemia. Despite the turbulence of their home environment and their mother's series of marriages, the siblings remained closely connected. His mother's career in costume design also ensured that the arts were a constant presence in their lives. Through her work, Keanu was introduced at an early age to the worlds of fashion, film, and creativity, an exposure that undoubtedly helped spark his passion for performance and artistic expression. At the same time, the absence of his father left a lasting emotional mark. Keanu has often described his childhood as one marked by loss and a search for emotional grounding. These formative years instilled in him a sense of introspection and compassion that continues to be reflected in his work as an actor. Unlike many celebrities who actively pursue the spotlight, Reeves has consistently exuded humility and thoughtfulness, qualities that may well be rooted in the instability and pain of his early years. By the age of 17, Keanu made the decision to dedicate himself fully to acting. He left high school without obtaining a diploma and began taking on various odd jobs while performing in small productions.
A legend in the hearts, from indie films to breakthrough roles.
In 1984, Keanu secured a small role as a correspondent on a Canadian children's program titled Going Great. That same year, he made his film debut in the short production One Step Away. At 20 years old, Reeves took a decisive leap, moving to Los Angeles to pursue acting full-time. With assistance from his former stepfather, Paul Aaron, a stage and television director, Keanu began establishing connections within the entertainment industry. His earliest roles were modest: a Coca-Cola commercial, his correspondent stint on the Canadian youth show Going Great, and several television movies. Yet, even in these initial appearances, Reeves displayed a magnetic on-screen presence. With his defined features, composed demeanor, and thoughtful energy, he possessed a distinctive charm that immediately set him apart from the average Hollywood newcomer. Keanu's first significant film role arrived in 1986 with River's Edge, a dark and haunting independent drama that delved into themes of teenage alienation and apathy. Reeves portrayed Matt, a conflicted high school student caught in the aftermath of a classmate's murder. The film earned critical acclaim and underscored Reeves' talent for portraying brooding, emotionally layered characters. While far removed from the action hero image he would later be associated with, it revealed his dramatic range early in his career. That same year, Reeves took on supporting roles in films such as Youngblood, starring alongside Rob Lowe, where he played a hockey goaltender, a subtle nod to his own earlier ambitions in the sport. Step by step, he was building a varied resume and steadily attracting the attention of casting directors throughout Hollywood.
The Big Break. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Keanu Reeves' first true encounter with widespread fame came in 1989, when he took on the role of the lovable, airheaded slacker Ted in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This offbeat time travel comedy, centered on two high school friends destined to save the world through rock and roll, became an unexpected hit and quickly achieved cult classic status. Reeves' performance as Ted was so convincing that some feared he might be permanently typecast as a dim-witted comedic sidekick. However, the film ultimately became a launchpad for his career. Viewers connected with Reeves' authentic charm and sharp comedic timing. He returned to the role in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, 1991, further cementing his popularity. Still, Keanu's ambitions stretched beyond the goofy sidekick label, and his upcoming roles would prove he was capable of much more.
Major achievements and career renaissance, John Wick and beyond.
Although Reeves continued working steadily throughout the 2000s, with roles in films such as The Replacements, 2000, Constantine, 2005, and The Lake House, 2006, his next major career breakthrough arrived in 2014 with the unexpected hit John Wick. Centered on a retired assassin seeking vengeance for the death of his dog, the film catapulted Reeves back into the spotlight. John Wick was sleek, intense, and emotionally charged, an ideal fit for Keanu. His performance as the morning yet lethal hitman was both physically remarkable and deeply grounded in emotion. The film's success spawned multiple sequels: John Wick, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Parabellum, and Chapter 4, fully restoring his status as a leading action star. The John Wick franchise has been praised for reshaping modern action filmmaking through its intricate choreography, immersive world-building, and layered emotional core. Once again, Reeves undertook much of his own stunt work, reinforcing his reputation for commitment and discipline. Beyond acting, Reeves has explored multiple creative avenues: directing, Man of Tai Chi, producing, and even writing, having co-authored the graphic novel Brzrkr. He also co-founded the production company Company Films, an arch motorcycle company, showcasing his passions and pursuits outside the realm of Hollywood.
Awards, recognition, and legacy.
Although often overlooked by traditional award ceremonies, Keanu Reeves has garnered numerous accolades over the course of his career. He has been honored with MTV Movie Awards, Teen Choice Awards, and, in 2005, received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. More significantly, he has earned the admiration of peers, critics, and audiences alike for his humility, generosity, and unwavering dedication to his craft. Reeves is also widely recognized for his acts of kindness. While documented stories tell of him forfeiting millions of dollars in back-end profits to support film crews, purchasing motorcycles for stunt teams, and quietly assisting colleagues. These gestures have only further solidified his legendary status both within and beyond the entertainment industry. Keanu Reeves' journey in Hollywood stands as a testament to perseverance, versatility, and authenticity. From modest beginnings in independent dramas to redefining the modern action hero, Reeves has guided his career with a rare combination of humility and excellence. His early years laid the foundation for a path that would lead him to become not only a global superstar, but also one of the most respected and beloved figures in cinema. With decades of iconic performances already behind him, and more still ahead, Keanu Reeves continues to be a true original in Hollywood.